Hello. Hi. How's it going, everyone? Not gonna lie, I'm kind of like, what do you call? Flustered. Not flustered per se, but I just finished lunch and I was like, I had like 10 minutes left until like stream time. And I was like running. I was like, gotta go. We gotta stream. We gotta work. But anyway, how are you guys doing? My morning's been productive. I woke up to the sounds of chainsawing at like 8 a.m., which was great. I was literally, it was weird. The chainsaw noises came into my dream. I can't remember what the dream was about, but I remember there was chainsaws or something. And then I woke up and I was like, what? Where's all that noise? Who's chainsawing? And then I was just awake at that point because it wasn't going away. That fucking sucks. Saturday morning chainsawing. That shouldn't be allowed. We need to stop working on Saturdays, guys. No work on Saturdays, please. Especially if it's a chainsaw. So yeah, I worked a little bit today because I'm like, this turnaround's gonna take us forever. We're probably gonna have to spend as much time we're gonna have to spend as much time on it as much as we can because it's gonna take forever. So yeah, and then went grocery shopping, very fun, and then ate a late lunch, and here we're here. Yay! 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 Well, let me know how you guys are doing as we work on this. Here we go. Also, we're listening to Plave today because I'm crying. The concert, it's Seoul Day 2 of their concerts, and it looks so much fun. Allow me to be like a little obsessive, but they have new hairstyles. They premiered new hairstyles on the boys, and they look so handsome, very oppa. Especially my favorite man, Haman. He looks very oppa in the concert, and it looks so good. New choreo, new effects, everything, and I'm just having like serious FOMO. But anyway, that's why we're listening to Plave today. Anyway, yeah. What else happened? Last night I finished the summer resort for Genshin, and I am stupid. I didn't realize that yes, I do have the weapon, the free weapon. I thought that okay. I thought it would make sense that they would make the weapon the last like reward to get. So I was like, oh, I don't have enough sunspray points. That means I haven't gotten it yet. But no, I think that's one of the first rewards. So I'm like, okay, like thank you, Mihoyo. But at the same time, it's like that's unusual. I thought I had to work harder for it. But yeah, I finished the event. I like saw the whole story, which very cute. Bennett has like I don't know too much about Bennett, but he's like grown in my heart and he's so cute. Like I think we gotta put him on my main team now because he's just so sweet. Plus he's got that outfit, so he's gotta show off. Oh yeah, by the way, so I had to redraw a couple things because I wasn't happy, or for some reason some parts did not align. I don't understand how that really happened if I was referencing my 3/4 view over here. But anyway, I fixed some stuff, like stuff with the shoulder, the body, the positions, and stuff like that. But yeah, so now we can kind of get into line work for all three. I did line work for the 3/4 view already. I wonder if you can kind of see that, like the before and after. Like, oh, look at that. Look at that. That looks amazing. So we got to do that for all of them. And then we're not even done with, we won't even get into shadows because we still have to do the back view, which is the 3/4 view flipped. So great. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, that's right, guys. Don't forget to check in. The person who checks in the most at the end of the year gets free art. So gotta lurk, but I'll be back. Okay, see you later. Bye bye. That's funny. I just ate lunch, and you're probably eating dinner. So, but then again, I ate like a very late lunch. But time is weird. That's weird timing. Hi, Army. Welcome. Yeah, so this morning or earlier today, my mom and I went to H Mart. Well, there's a new H Mart that opened up, and I just, I brought her there, and she was amazed. She was like, oh my God, I love H Mart. And I was like, yeah, I told you that's why I drive so far. But the new one here is like just down the street, so it's like amazing. It's great. I love it, and I've converted her to love H Mart. So now I have more excuses to go to H Mart and get my snacks, my banana cake. Wait, what fucking layer is this on? Wait, I know one of the layers is empty because I was going to add line weight. Okay, this is. Oh, none of them are empty. Okay, I lied. I lied. But does it match up? That's the thing. Yeah, I had to redraw the body, and then I had to like draw. I also like. This is so funny. I had to. I have like a figure model of like a human body, right, to help me with posing, or to draw poses and stuff like that. And so I took pieces of paper and I cut out like parts of his outfit, and I just to see like how it would look like from like a side view. So the links I go for references, guys. So like on my desk, and then like next to me, there's just like a figure and like pieces of paper just cut out. Did she like it that much? She did. She signed up for a membership, which is like very rare. Like I never sign up. We never sign up, or I never personally. I never sign up for memberships like that. But she signed up, and she was like telling me on the ride home. She's like, oh, I love it. We need more Asian grocery stores. Yeah, she signed up for a membership. So now, like, I get them points too, because there's like, I get to use like her phone number and stuff. Hold on, I'm just realizing before we can get into this, I need to like fix this, because this should be a little tilted. I think tilted. Anyways, when the brain rot hits, but yeah, she liked it that much. We bought lunch, and she was like, we saw the gigantic food court, and she was like, "Oh, I want to go," and I'm like, "It's really busy." She was like, oh, okay, why don't we should go on a weekday. Let's come back. And I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. I can't wait. Because the food court is huge. It's one of like the biggest food courts I've ever seen in an H Mart. This H Mart is huge. Like, I don't know if I said this enough, but it's like double the size of most H Marts that I've seen, and I'm just amazed, and I'm so glad I have converted her, because now I have excuses. I've been going to H Mart for years, guys. I've been going to H Mart for like a couple of years now, and I've always had to drive kind of far, and she never understood why. She was like, I don't know, I can't do that. I can't stand like having to drive multiple places for my groceries. And I was like, it's worth it. This one's worth it. And she finally understood my reasonings, and I was just so happy. I was like, yes, yes. I mean, it's good, right? It's good if you're like Asian and you need your Asian groceries and stuff like that, but it's also really fun to just look around and see what's there. So, yeah, now I have a membership, and this is kind of sad. And this is like not for me to complain, but they ran out of like free tote bags when you sign up for the membership. So I just got this normal looking ass like mug. It's just like a metal mug, and I was like, oh, the tote bag, like how people sign up just for like the reward sometimes. I feel like that's me kind of, but it's okay. That was my morning. It was kind of hectic. The H Mart is still super hectic. And I'm kind of like, really? But at the same time, I understand. I understand the hype, guys. I understand why it's so fucking busy, but I just wish it wasn't. Okay, I think the pin has to be more like here. Yeah, there's a bit of tangents, but I think accuracy, if I want to be more accurate. God, I love this song. But okay, anyway, Play has been essentially performing every song of their roster. They don't have that many, so they have to fill up the space with something. But anyway, they performed this song, and Hamin is actually playing the piano, and they show this by having him purposely make a mistake. But it's crazy. It's so cool seeing that they are actually performing and they're so talented. I want to go. I wish I was in Seoul right now. Or like, I don't know, like they're performing in Tokyo and Hong Kong. I think Hong Kong is like their last tour spot. And I want to go. I want to be there so bad. My God. Hopefully they'll come to the US like maybe next year or something. I don't know if they would, but I do. I want to see them. I want to see them. I want to see my virtual voice on the screen. Please. Crying. I've just been vicariously living through the people who have been posting TikToks about it, which I'm so thankful that they're posting it, because I get to see all the concerts, everything, every experience, everything. See my boys in their new outfits and hairstyles. So cute. It's hard being a broke fan. I swear to God. I really want a job, and it's not just because I need money to live, right? But it's because I want to spend money and I want to be able to go experience my favorite things. Like I need to get a job like by 2026 at least, like something stable by 2026, or else I am going to cry. I need to see them in some capacity. Anywhere, anytime, anywhere, I will be there. Anyway, thanks for indulging me a little bit as I cry, as I struggle and I cry. God, I like fucked up everything because I moved everything. It's hard keeping everything accurate and lined up, especially if there's like a change in perspective. Because technically this should be flat, and I try to convey that by like distorting it a little bit, but it's not fully working. I could technically just draw like a flat thing like that, but I don't like that's not right either. Or I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it. Even though like turnarounds are kind of like a part of my job description, you know, I still have to figure some stuff out all the time. But that's the point of doing these, you know? It's good to figure this now instead of like later down the line when you're, for example, I don't know. For some people, it's like animating and trying to figure out like what he looks like from the side. It's good to figure that stuff out now. Or even if it's like a manga or a comic, it's good to have these references. But anyway, just because I do them a lot doesn't mean I'm a pro. Because if I were really to choose, I wouldn't be doing turnarounds all the time. They're so tedious, but very necessary, very important. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about the front view. Like his face doesn't completely match, and it's bothering me a little bit. We may have to redo the face again. Maybe I'll have to outline it again or something because it looks funky. I don't know. His face just doesn't match up. I don't know. Or his face is not what I imagined from the front view. Weird. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay. Anyway, I think we can actually get into line weight now. I'll have to go back and forth and correct things. That's just a thing that we're gonna have to do indefinitely. Because I make a lot of mistakes. I always like grab things, have pixels around everywhere, loose pixels, stray pixels, and I'm just gonna have to fix that. Like this. Gotta clean this up. Hell yeah. But yeah, the one thing about the H bar that she hates is just how fucking crowded it is, and it is true. It is so crowded, and I hate to like knock on my own people, right? But like I love the H Mart, but I don't like that it brought so many Asian people because now that parking lot, if there's like a Target in that parking lot, right? So it's like if I want to go to Target, I have to deal with Asian drivers, and I hate it. I can say this because this is my own people, and I have lived through it and experienced it. And also, I'm not. You can kind of categorize myself in that, but I'm not as bad. But still, I low key do hate that. Literally, we spent like what 5 minutes behind like this old couple who were trying to back out. Their car's like trying to go behind this person backing out, and people walking in between. It's like Jesus Christ. Anyway, but it's like you know, if you want, what is it? It's like pick your poison, or you know, if if you get the H Mart, you have to deal with Asian people. That's the caveat, you know. It's like, oh, Korean supermarket, huge Korean supermarket, you know, food availability, stuff like that, good snacks, whatever. But also you have to deal with Asian drivers. It's like that's just what you gotta deal with. Yeah, but I had to fix the side profile. I did not like how I did it in the first sketch. But really, there's actually no difference. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just being picky. Yeah, I'm not too proud, but it's just a good reference. It's also a good practice. So that is what we are going. That's why we're gonna keep going. If it were up to me, I would just do the 3/4 view and the 3/4 back view, and I would call it. But good practice. Let's just keep pushing. Let's just keep going on. What am I doing? Oh right, I'm doing line weight. Wait, I'm not doing line weight. What am I talking about? I'm not even on a different layer. Okay. I really like. Usually when I do line weight, I start with like the chin because it's like I know for sure that that needs line weight, and then the rest I just have to figure out myself. But I'm so jealous of the people who get to see play. I swear to God, like seeing like the play fans, and I'm realizing like just how rich some of them can be, because it's like they're performing in Seoul for like what 2 days, and some people have gone to both, and I'm like, what? Front seat both days? That's insane. That's crazy. And then they have all this merch. Insane, crazy. But I want to be like that. Even though I say it's crazy, it's like I want to be that. I wouldn't go twice. I think that's extreme. But if I had, like, I just want the money to be able to go twice. That doesn't mean I will. But the fact that I could, I want. I want that. That's how I want to live my life. That is my goal in life. To be able to, indulge in my hobbies without, like, thinking twice, and to do it while also doing something that I like. So but we're slowly working there. It takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. I tell myself I tell myself as I'm crying that I'm not like rich and famous. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, I say as I cry. What else I want to talk about? Oh yeah. Did you go? Wait, maybe I'll wait to talk about this because I need the Zenless fans to talk about this because this is insane. This is crazy. Zenless has been announcing a lot of collabs lately, and some of them are kind of basic, like, oh, Razer has a collab with Zenless coming out soon, and I'm excited. I don't know if I would buy it, just because I'm not the biggest Razer fan. Like, it's kind of weird for me as a gamer to be like, Razer's not that great, but it's like I don't really see the hype, and some of their stuff is kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie, like not my style. But they're having a Zenless collab, so I'm kind of curious to like what are they gonna produce. But yeah, many collab. I don't know how this one collab that I want to talk about. I don't know where the market is or like how they came to this decision. This makes me really think about like who is playing Zenless, but we'll see. They collaborated with Aston Martin, which if you guys don't know is a luxury car brand from like what the UK. I actually don't know, but when you hear Aston Martin, you're like, oh shit, Aston Martin. I had a classmate in college who drove an Aston Martin. We were like, whoa, what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think he was a nepo baby, but I digress. Like, look, okay, he had the ability to go to art school, and also he drove an Aston Martin. I'm like, that's nepo baby or like rich Asian family right there. It's like all of us, me driving my little Honda Civic, and then this is him and Aston Martin. I'm like, fuck. How did I get my car installed? And he got an Aston Martin. But anyway, they collaborated with them. I'm like, which Zenless fans are going to pick up this Aston Martin, this luxury car? I mean, I guess if you have the money to gamble or like to play gacha games, maybe you're possibly rich. Who knows? Not all the time, but that is a possibility. There are people, which I can't believe that some people like openly spend money on games like this. I feel like the goal should be to always do free for play, but to allow yourself to spend a little money, But there are some people out there who just like immediately they just buy. They don't even think about like the free to play option or like having a grind. And I think that's crazy. I low-key want to be that way, but I want the ability to. Again, my dream is to have that ability to not be forced to be free to play, but have the to be. Yeah, that's my goal. Anyway, Aston Martin, very left field. Don't know who's gonna buy this collab, but kind of cool. I mean, I don't even really know what the collab is. I think it's a car. I think it's a special car, but I'm more focused if there's like in-game rewards. Like, I don't know, can I get like a name card or something, or a badge, or something. No idea. Very interesting though. I wonder what's the next collab gonna be. Like, I don't know, Louis Vuitton. That might be kind of cool. It's like high end brands. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a little like distracted, and I don't, what needs line weight. Let's think. Let's look. Let's far. Let's zoom out and fully examine what we need and what we don't need. Because I have a habit, like if I get tunnel vision, then I just start adding line weight where it doesn't necessarily need it. Did you guys watch the newest episode of The Amazing Digital Circus? I need to talk about this, but I don't know if anyone will understand what I'm saying, but very good, very good episode. I think I've said this before, but every episode of The Amazing Digital Circus that comes out gets better and better, and I do agree. The last one was fun. I do have to say that. This one is not as... It's fun, but not as fun. I should say that. But the dialogue, God. They had some great moments of dialogue in there. Very, like, deep conversations, very eye-opening. Lots of lore dropping, too. It's crazy. So good. I can't believe the show is wrapping up almost. I don't remember how many episodes there will be for The Amazing Digital Circus, but I know that there's only one season and maybe, like, why do I think 12 episodes? I think that's, like, the standard. Oops, I keep doing this on the wrong layer. Shit. Yeah, anyway, what are you guys doing? It feels weird being here on a Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I would do Saturday streams again just because. We'll see how it turns out. It just started. We just started streaming. We're like 30 minutes in, so I can't exactly say anything. But I don't know. I've always had this gripe where it's like Saturday is for people. Like people do stuff on Saturday, so no one's gonna be watching me. That's like my one reason for not streaming on Saturday. But who knows? I think I drew this too wide. I think it has to come down a little more. Yeah, drawing flat objects is not easy. This fucking tie I had to figure out. Because really, I think the shape would be a little thinner. But I don't know. Because I don't know if at that point you would recognize it's a tie. So I gave it a little bit of leeway. Just like a little bit unrealistic. But, whatever. I don't know how far we're gonna get today. I mean, what? Yesterday I did a lot for this, so I resketched some stuff, finished outlining, basic outline, and then today I started doing line weight. So, oh wait, that reminds me. I don't think I ever finished. Did I? Okay, I did. Maybe. Weird. Okay, I must have finished the line weight here because I remember for some reason in my memory I just remember the top half having line weight, but not the bottom. But then, now that I think about it, yeah, I did do that today, but I just don't know when. I just don't know when in my day I did it. Okay. It's all merging together in my brain. Hold on. This Apple Pen's really fucking me up, I swear to God. Oh, God. Because that is not correct. This is not how I would do this. But it's fucking up. It looks okay. I don't know. The side view, not my strongest. But as long as I can kind of convey how it would be. Like, I can't keep redrawing it, Like, I've already done it twice. And I think that's technically 3 times. But the first attempt, not so developed. So... yeah, you can't just redraw it, keep redrawing it. You technically can, but who has the time for that? that's too much. You gotta like know when to quit and to just realize that you did the best you could. Which is how I feel for the side view. At least like this is more for a reference and it's not going to be a representation of my artwork. Or like a full representation. I don't know. I don't know. Just use this as a reference. That's what I'm just saying. Just use this as a reference and not as like my artwork. Is this working? Let's see. I feel like I wanted to watch something, but I haven't done it. I don't know. Was there a movie that I watched recently? I don't think I've watched any movies at all. Ever since I've been working on this, I've just been doing my thing where I watch something that I've already watched like hundreds of times. So sometimes it's like a movie or something like that. Sometimes it's like a podcast episode, whatever. Or again, sometimes I listen to podcasts. I'm not a big podcast person. There's only like 2 or 3 that I really listen to. Those 2 are just either Distractable or Rotten Mango, or actually technically 3, but Rotten Mango and Moral of the Story are made by the same person, Stephanie Sue. So I don't know if you can really count that. They're different styles, but still. Technically, I only listen to like 3 podcasts, so. But they're a great way to work. Like, I'll forget that I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, podcast. That's a thing that I can listen to while I work. That's great. Does that look good? I don't know. Again, we're trying not to. The point of line weight is to. What is that? Bring attention to important things. So that's why you don't want to do too much line weight at a time. Oh, but the tangents. Yeah, like not everything needs line weight. Yeah, I took not a big break, but a long break from like continuing Cheesetopia because I was trying to wait to do all those events for after like I caught up with the game because there's gonna be like time in between. But I don't know, Cheesetopia, man, it kind of calls my name, you know. Plus, like in my Intronaut thing, it's always being like, "Hey, you got Cheesetopia stuff to do," and I'm like, "God, I did not want to do Cheesetopia stuff till after." So I did a little bit of that, and I am having fun. But now that I think about it, yeah, I should wait because there will be times where I don't have like stuff to do, right? But very fun. Yeah, I should wait. Because I feel like it gets boring if you do Zenless daily without any content in between. Because like then I wouldn't have any motivation to really hop on, and dailies are like so quick. I think I would just like not do them at that point. Yeah, definitely need to keep some content for me to keep motivated. Yep, I have convinced myself no more Dystopia or no more events until we have caught up with the entire game. Yeah, Plave also played Mary Please Miss. I think that's the title, which is really funny because it's a Christmas song not during Christmas. So, but I'm glad they performed it either way. You know, it's still a bop. It's still a great song. God, do I need to mention any other reasons to stand Play? They're VTubers. Their music's great. They're funny. But also, recently they won an award. And it wasn't even like a music-based reward. It was like Seoul's 2025 startup company. I think that's what the award is called. But it's for like startup companies making like a difference, you know, and you wouldn't think that they would win it, but if you really look at the technology that goes into their live streams and performances, it's like, yeah, they are a perfect fit for that award. Because a lot of the materials that they use or equipment that they use for their live streams is Unreal Engine, and they're constantly, the company Blast that runs them is like constantly developing new technology, improving, and it's great. Like, it's not just used for like VTubing essentially, but they could use it for like games because Unreal Engine is a game engine. So it's like it opens the possibilities. Anyway, that's just me like bragging about them, bragging about my favorite boys. It's like, look at them, startup company winning awards. Look at them, so talented, so smart, so entrepreneurial, kind of. Mm. But yeah, I don't know, the arm a little iffy about on the side profile, but hey, it looks pretty good for someone who doesn't do side profiles all the time. I will take whatever win I can get. Every and all wins I will take. Hold on, sorry. I'm just trying to see if I did. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's a little indent with the knee. And yes, I did. I know I erased some hard lines on here, but I can't remember which ones they were. Okay, I'm like jumping from place to place. That's not good. I just want to be there. I don't know. I'm so jealous of all the pleas that live in Korea because you just get full access for everything. Even Japan too. Even the pleas in Japan, they have easier access than here in the goddamn West. Yeah, some of my lines are not clean, so we'll have to definitely like clean up a little bit. I think it happened because because I think my sketch was just so messy that my line work ended up not being messy. And a lot of stuff I was sort of winging or drawing freehand, so that's why. But oh well. That's why we clean up. I really want to color this and add shadows. I think that's all going to put it together. Like, the line work looks great, so I can't wait for color. Except for this guy's face. We can't. I feel like I need to censor him or like put him away because every time I see him, I just want to fix it. But we should not jump. We should just continue working on what we're doing, and then when we get to that, we'll get to that. But every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Cause Studio's being kind of funny today. Don't do that. It stuttered for some reason, and that made me nervous. I'm very happy with my progression in Genshin. It's been a hot minute since I've actually like grinded. So because I've been so busy with the summer event, but because of the summer event, I think I just got so much material to just ascend weapons and stuff. So most of my weapons, except for Barbara's, so my main team right now it's all like Mondstadt people and Travelers. So my main people is Traveler, Kaya, Amber, Kaya, Barbara. Those are my that's my team right now. So anyway, Traveler, Amber, and Kaya's weapons are all at max level up, which is great. That feels great. Not max. I think I can at least max for my level. How about that? I should say that at least. Which is so great. I can't believe I'm actually grinding, and it feels like it doesn't feel as impossible anymore. Because that's like my biggest thing about Genshin is that it feels very difficult for me to grind, or it feels like I have to do so much grinding, and I don't particularly like that. Like for Zenless, it's easier. It still takes time, but at least like I know what to do, what I need to do, and I can do it whenever. Genshin, some parts of like a material that you need is locked because it's not the day that you can get that material. And it's like, oh god, why do I have to wait? That's really annoying. But yeah, I don't feel that strongly anymore. Maybe because I have been doing a lot of grinding, but it doesn't feel like it. I still need to get material from like bosses, so I'm gonna wait till Mitsuki is free to help me, so she can help me just get those materials real quick. I mean, what's the point of having friends if they don't carry you in a game? What are they doing? What are you guys doing then? Hanging out on a normal basis? Comforting each other? No, Mitsuki and I, we carry each other in games. That's true friendship right there. I think I've said this before, but it's so nice having Mitsuki finally carry me in a game because I'm gonna be honest and say that most of the time I feel like I carry her, which I don't mind. I love her. I'll do anything for her. So it feels nice that I'm the baby. I get the carry now, and she's the knowledgeable one instead of me. Instead of the opposite. Whoops! I'm on the wrong layer. God damn it! I keep doing that. But yeah, very excited. I don't know. I feel so good. Maybe because I had a good lunch. I think food and like if you have a good meal is like a whole make or break your day kind of thing. I once had my whole day like saddened by a meal. I went to this like all you can eat sushi place that was recommended to me, so I thought it was gonna be great, but no, it fucking sucked, and it made me it was so bad. The rice was hard, the fish was not good, service was awful, and I was like so bummed out that I was like, I don't want to do anything anymore. I just want to go home. 8 lavish meal, 50% mood. That's what it feels like. I think like those games are right, like even in The Sims where it's like if you eat something bad, your mood goes down. I feel that like it's correct. I think food has like a big place in people's heart more than what they think. There's only I think in every simulation or like sci-fi movie about simulations, you have to have food even though you can't. Even though you don't necessarily need it, or else you just go insane. Okay, what else needs lightweight? I think his cloak needs lightweight, and then I think we're finished with that. I hate this tangent with the wrinkle. I think we'll have to change it. Like a rimworld pawn? I don't like that word, pawn. I don't like what that's indicating me as. I ain't no pawn. I'm a fucking queen, bitch. I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want, take you out. That's me. So that's like the RimWorld version of like Sims. They're just called, because Sims calls like the characters Sims, or the people Sims. So I guess the RimWorld equivalent would be pawns, which I don't like either. Because doesn't that gives you sort of like a god complex, which that is essentially what the whole game is about, but even more. God complex times 2. Pawns. You are all pawns. It's just me. That's like you playing RimWorld and just being like, you are all my pawns now. Welcome. I will make or break you, and you will do my bidding and do what I say. Sorry, I'm drinking water. You might be onto something. That's why they're called pawns, no? Or they give you or that's like the whole reason, but then the game is like, oh, that's kind of dark. We'll give you the option to call them colonists. That's better. I did a very adult thing today. Do you guys want to hear here? I sent a follow-up message to a job application, which I've never done before. But my aunt, who's a recruiter, is always like, you should, follow up sometimes, like go email the recruiter or whatever and ask them about it. I'm like, me being a shy person, I'm like, God, I don't want to do that. But I should. You're probably right. So I did that for the first time today for like a part-time job that I want, because Link or Indeed was like, "Hey, people who do follow-up messages here back." And I'm like, oh, "You're right. Fine, I should do it." So I just sent them like, "Hey, I applied to your position like this much and I haven't heard any feedback. Is this a vision is the position still available?" Very simple, but like I was like so proud of myself. I was like, "Yes, I did it." I mean, if they reply, they don't reply. If they do, that's great. So that was like my whole mindset about the whole thing. But I feel so adult. I feel like I should start doing that. The more I do something, the easier it gets for me. So that's just how we gotta go. Okay. Anyway, side view I think is done. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if it truly lines up, but I'll take it. At least it shows it's a good reference. It's a good base reference. All right, front view. I don't know what to do with the base. I'm not going to lie. Also, the handcuffs actually, I can delete this folder because I stole the handcuffs from a different uh view, and this one's more correct. At least this one has line weight, so I don't have to do like double line weight. But I want to distort it so that one is like hanging over here, and also has to be like skewed this way. That might be a little much. Just gotta do it like a little bit. Oh. There, okay. That's the best we can get it to, I think. Again, it might not be the most accurate, but good enough. As I say, as long as it like shows the general idea, I think we're Gucci. Yeah, I think it's funny that I won't play RimWorld, but I'll play The Sims. I really like The Sims, but I only like the base game. For some reason, like all the fantasy stuff, I'm not so interested in, which you can call me boring, because a lot of people are like, why would you just make yourselves, or why would you just make yourself and like, make you do normal things? And why don't you just kill people in The Sims? I'm like, well, I mean, I can, but I don't know. I like having like my dream job. Like my old sim is an artist, she's got a family. She has her own house that I decorated. It's like that's my dream right there. Like I don't need anything else. All those mods with like what, which not mods, but like DLCs of like what witches. I can be a witch, whatever, vampire. Like I'm not interested. I'm more interested in the ones where it's like it adds dogs, it adds children, weather. I prefer that. Maybe that's why I don't play RimWorld, because it's like that's too many decisions, right? I can decide stuff about my life, but if you make me like try and explain to me like, oh, I have to go to war, I have to fight. No thanks. That's too much decision making. Brain cannot compute. I can't even do like Hollow Zero, and that's like very minimal like decision making on Zenless. But I hate it. I hate that it's like, choose a path. Which path do you want to go to? I'm like, just take me there. Just take me. Just put me through challenges. Don't make me decide. I hate it. Because if you do different decisions, you get, different rewards. So I had to. Then you're also adding a memory thing where I have to remember what did I do the fuck last time. And I don't like it. Do not make me decide. I'm a horrible decision maker. So if you add more, I'm just gonna shut down. Yeah, I made the cross a little too big, so there's like a little bit of a tangent where these kind of touch the edges, and I hate it. But I want the cross to be big. I want it to look nice. big and nice. Nice and big. Okay, the face. Let's think. Let's look at this on a deep level. What the fuck happened here? Oh, it's a copy. I saved copies of these without them being merged. Because, I kind of regret. I don't know if I want to. Because I had to do a version. Actually, I don't know if I have to do a version without his coat. I don't think I have to. I'm a little welled up. God damn it. It's like, do I be a good character designer and make a separate turnaround without his jacket? Or do I just do a little side drawing of what it looks like without his jacket? I would prefer that. Yeah, I think that's better. But anyway, those are there. Because I'm like, if I do the second reference sheet, I had to do line work, more line weights, more coloring, more shadows. And I don't want to. I just don't want to. Sue me. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, right. This is the sketch. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the sketch looks better than the... Yeah, what the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened with his face? Like, there's something's wrong with, like, the eyes. Or maybe I leave it. Actually, now that I look at it, it doesn't look awful, but that's because of the sketch layer underneath. We'll add line weight and then we'll see. I think that's what's throwing me off, but I think... I don't know. They should look good without line weight first. I think he's fine. I think I was being delusional. As I am. We all know this. Rainbow. Welcome back. Welcome. We're on the... I was going to say final view for line weight, but no. We have to do his back view. I keep forgetting this. I feel like I should, like... Where is that? I keep giving myself a sense of falsehood because I'm like, I'm done, but it's like, or I'm almost done, but I'm not because I can't see this. Hold up, Control T, flip that, and then there we go. Yeah, see, I'm not done yet. I have to do this. Anyway, I was talking about this earlier, but I finished the Genshin. I finished the Genshin summer event, and I actually completed the whole story. I didn't there's like a thing where if you explore the whole area, you get bonus points or something, and I was like, I don't feel like doing it. I didn't even explore like Mondstadt to like 100%, so like why am I going? I'm not going to spend the time to do a fucking quest, a little mini event to do this. Like, no. But I have so many questions. Like, I really wish that I did not I really wish that I was updated on all the events and caught up, because seeing all the Natlan characters talk to me as if they know me is very strange, because I don't understand some of the references that they throw at me. They're like Oron and Aoife, they call me Grandpa, and I'm like, Grandpa? I mean, I'm old, yes, but how do you know that? Aether's like really old, but how do you know that? And fucking Kukuku talking is always throws me off, because I thought Kukuku's thing was that he repeats you, but no, he legitimately talks. He has conversation with you, and I'm like, how? What are you? I know Satali is like an old lady, right? But she looks young. But like, how do they just call every young person like Gramps and Grandma at that point then? Because it's like Satali just like made like that's just the trend that she had set. I don't know. That's weird. But it threw me off. They're like, "Oh, Grandpa, you're here," and I'm like, "Grandpa, me? You're talking to me?" But it's very cute. They call Paimon Granny, and I'm like, that's so cute. Yeah, because Paimon's old. Aether, not old. I look younger than Paimon, but call me Grandpa. Offended. But they're very funny. There's like a little bonus quest where you can... You play hide and seek with Aoife and Oron because it's Kukuku's birthday or something, and they're trying to show Kukuku a good time for his birthday or something. And oh my god, they're so cute. I really want Aoife now. I think there's a rerun coming up soon with all the Natlan characters. Not all, but I remember Oron and Aoife being on that list. So I am going to fucking roll for Aoife, and we'll see. Because I want to fly around. I want to fly around. And I love Kukuku. He's just so funny. He's like, yeah, bro, you got it, bro. This tiny little bird calling me bro. You got it, bro. They're very cute. Very boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie. But I was so thrown off. Like, what's that tiger girl's name? Her name's like Shilonen or something like that. She's like, I thought she was a DJ until I saw a TikTok earlier where it was like, she's a blacksmith. And I'm like, did not think she was a blacksmith. Because she literally builds you a DJ set in that quest. The last final thing that you do for the summer resort quest is you're a DJ and you finish off the night. And Sheila Lynn is like the person who made that set. She built that whole stage. So I'm like, okay, DJ, awesome. No, blacksmith. Very confusing. Didn't we just listen to this song? Is it... Wait, are we repeating songs already? That's crazy. Oh, wait. No. I remember now. I think this is... They put it on 2 albums. So if we just go through all the albums, we're going to hear it again. A very talented blacksmith. Sure. Yeah, it's really weird seeing all the Natlan characters and they're talking to me like as if they know me. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. I don't know. And what the fuck is up with Kinich and his fucking pixel ass dinosaur buddy? I'm like, whoa, what dimension is this dinosaur from? I've never seen something like this. It's very otherworldly. It seems like Aja or something. I don't know his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think if we ever get to Natlan in my time of streaming, in my lifetime of streaming, like I'm gonna have a hard time with the Natlan characters. At least Oron and Aoife are like easy, but like when we start getting to the others, I'm gonna struggle. But I love it. That quest was really good, actually. I had a lot of fun. Kind of long, so I'm very happy that I don't have to go to fucking the resort anymore now that I finished it. Or now that time's run out, I don't have to go there anymore or do shit, and I can go back to my normal routine. But I had a lot of fun, a lot of mini games, and the lore, the Bennett lore, very cute. He will, as soon as I like gain enough materials, he's gonna be on our team because he is very under level. I don't have enough material to like buff up every character, so I had to pick and choose. Okay, this isn't looking so bad actually. I was a little worried about this front view because I didn't completely like how it looked, but now that we put line weight on it, I think I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I did a great job. I hope we can get to like at least shadows because I tried to do shadows before color. You know, you save the easy parts for last. You do the hard part first because then, you know, you get everything else done quickly. For lunch, I had an eel bowl with green onion, pan-fried green onion pancake. Like a whole Korean lunch, and it was great. Happy. Oh, I should have done this on a different layer. Oopsies, because now I'm ruining my original line weight. Whoops. Oh, well. Okay, I am happy that Hawkeye July, like, helped me improve drawing hot guys, but now I can't draw women anymore. I was trying to draw Leeling last night because I was away from my computer and I wanted to do some drawing. So I was like, all right, well, like let's just sketch what she would look like in my new and improved style. And I couldn't draw her. She didn't look like how I imagined her in my head. I'm like, oh, No, like she looked like a little. I was gonna say she looked like a man, but I was like, I gotta cut myself a little bit of slack. She just doesn't look as cute as I used to draw her because my style changed, and I'm like, ugh, crap. This is why we need hot lady February, but this is gonna be the pattern, right? I'm gonna do hot lady February, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, I can draw ladies, and then I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna forget how to draw hot guys. Had the opposite happen this week. I could draw women, couldn't draw men at all. Oh my god. I can't have this. I need to be able to like draw both because I don't draw one over the other. Recently, I've been drawing one over the other, but come on, I need to draw my girl, Li Ling, because that's the reference we're gonna do after we're done with these two boys. We're gonna do hers next, and her group of friends next. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do another turnaround, or maybe I'll take a break if I don't want to do another turnaround. Because I don't feel like it, but I should. So maybe we'll take a break in between. But still, I still need to be able to draw women, even if it's not like a full on drawing. At least like being able to like sketch her face would be nice, or do sketches. Yeah, okay. The front view actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of that. It matches up. Okay, can we look like at least like I think the old sketches they didn't match up very well, but this looks like the front view of this. The other one that we did not look like that. Happy. Whoop, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. I wanted to thin something out. Where were we? Yeah, I'm so sad that I can't draw cute girls anymore. That used to be my thing. Or that used to be like my whole style, but that made even like the hottest guys look like cute girls, which isn't good. I need to find that even spot, you know, the porridge that's just right. Oh well. You know, I thought about this recently, but I was like, what if my main characters of each story met? So like what if Nian met Li Ling? And I think this is very cute. This is very cute, but I think Li Ling would like be like his apprentice or something. Very cute. Or like some sort of like bodyguard kind of thing. But I think she would be really interested in what he does. Because they're kind of similar in a way. Very like justice sort of thing. But just seeing imagining the interactions of them meeting, very cute. I forgot that. Okay, well, let me think. Collarbone would be about here, so there we go. Trying to add that like neck muscle. I actually don't know what that's called. But yeah, neck muscle. Whenever I need to draw like really manly men, I will draw this. That's the only time ever. It just adds to it, you know? It just adds so much. I don't think I do it. I only do it on one side, which is weird because technically you'd have it on both. Okay, let me think. Okay, actually, scratch that. There we go. The other day, did I talk about this? But the other day, I spent like an hour on doing what's it called, like expert material for like the HIA club, because Hugo requires 30 of a material that you can only get from the expert challenges. So I spent like I don't know, maybe not an hour because I don't think it takes me that long to finish it. It takes me like what 2 minutes max to do wipeout. So maybe half an hour about just like me trying to get this material, 30 of this goddamn material so that his skills are all beefed up. But I was like, 30? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's gonna be. Oh, that reminds me, God, I have to do that for Chufufu and for Lycone when that comes up. Oh, God. I'm in the middle of beefing up Hugo, so I haven't even thought about that. But that's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll just put on some music or something and just go, just like, or put on a show or a movie on the side and just grind. Okay, there's a little bit too much here on the neck. Chop that down. Yeah, until Lighter has another rerun, which won't be for a very long time. Jufufu's on our team. She is our Lighter substitute. Yeah, it dawned on me. It was like, oh, wait a minute. I heard people say that Lighter might get replaced by Jufufu, so that's perfect. She could be our substitute until I roll for him next time. He. Let me be happy with my artwork for once, because after drawing Leeling the other day and failing, I am very discouraged. Oh, Tamagotchi update. My Tamagotchi left me. He fucking left. Suga from BTS, my Tamagotchi, he fucking left. He got, I think it was like a 3 strikes you're out kind of thing, and I left him alone for too long, and he left. There's literally like an animation on the Tamagotchi that was like literally him leaving through a door, and that was so fucking sad. But I don't know, guys. I'm kind of happy that he's okay. This is very sad and dark, but I'm low key kind of happy that he's gone because I don't hear that beeping noise anymore. Hi, Kingdom. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking in. But yeah, Tamagotchi left me, so no more, no more Yoongi. Yoongi is gone, and I am sad. I do feel sad that I almost like I literally like failed him as a mother, but you know, it's okay. I don't know. I realize that Tamagotchis are really a children's toy because children have the time, all the time in the world to take care of this goddamn thing, but I do not. I feel bad, but oh, I didn't even neglect him that much. I feel like I left him alone for like a couple hours or something, and he just got upset. But who knows? Maybe I can get a different Tamagotchi this time. Maybe if I have like Jin or something, if they give me Jin or RM, I'll be a little more diligent. But anyway, kind of sad. This is the first time. It's probably not the first time this happened to me. I've had at least like one Tamagotchi in my life, right? So, and I don't have that Tamagotchi anymore. So clearly, like, I am not the most attentive parent. But it's probably for the best. I don't know. Can I just say that Yoongi is a grown ass man, okay? And he should be able to take care of himself, but no. No, he gets upset. Not one that I actually like, but like one that I care a little more about. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Did you guys watch the. Speaking of cold, did you guys watch the Amazing Digital Circus episode that came out yesterday? God, that was insane. I don't want to talk about it if no one has seen it or has, doesn't want spoilers, so let me know. But like I said, the dialogue was great. You actually need to? Okay, then I won't say anything, but it's not as fun as the episode before, but it's still fun. But I think the strongest part of the episode is just the dialogue between each of the characters. I mean, you can watch it whenever, bro. I don't care. But unless you don't wanna, I mean, I won't spoil it because it just came out, right? So maybe we'll talk about it in a couple days later. So you don't necessarily have to watch it now. But I will say God, that was great. Like even like the animations, it does. I will say this: it does get kind of dark. It is like a more serious serious quote unquote episode, but God, like just the subtle animation, like the realistic animations of like the emotions were great. Nah, I mean you can, but I won't talk about it now because I don't want to spoil it for people. It just came out yesterday, so and that's like 30 minutes of your time. Very long episode, but yeah, maybe we'll talk about it another time, but that's your homework for the stream, guys. Go watch The Amazing Digital Circus, episode 6. And if you haven't watched any episode, you should watch the entire show up till now and get updated because it's great. It is great. I love The Amazing Digital Circus ever since the first episode, and I saw just the animation, and I couldn't believe that this was on YouTube. I was like, for free? This amazing animation for free? That's insane. That's crazy. It's great. The story's good. It's so funny. I love it. You should go watch it. That is your guys' homework. It's on YouTube. It's free. Go watch it. Yeah, so everything that Glitch puts out, I like, except for Murder Drones. But that just makes me excited, you know? Every time I see a Glitch production, I'm like, ooh. Everything except for Murder Drones. I cannot. Okay, he's looking spicy. Wow, cute. Alright, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay. It's looking good. Thank God. Thank God. Just the subtle line weight is great. Possum, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We have a check-in system in place for people who frequently come back. Person who checks in the most at the end of the year gets free art, so. Oh, we're listening to the instrumental. That's crazy. Yeah, we all start with 1 or 0. You know, it's Korean rules. You know, in Korea, it's like you're already. Actually, it's the opposite of Korean rules, I guess. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, I take that back. This threw me off. I can't believe we were listening to the instrumental of this song. I've never heard of it. I think it's an exclusive on one of the albums. Like you can only hear it if you buy it. So it's weird to hear it here. Okay, yeah, not looking too bad. This is great. Yeah, I think it does align. Like, I wouldn't put this. Yeah, like I could put this in an animation or like put it like frame by frame and make an animation of it, but I'm not going to. It won't be perfect, but you can, and it would generally fit. But that wasn't the point of this. Yeah, it's not a perfect turnaround, but it's good enough. Yeah, anyway, guys, how's your weekend going so far? I'm pretty chill, not gonna lie. That's it. That's all I got going on for me today. Chill day, streaming, watching anime with a friend later. But that's another reason why I don't stream on Saturdays. It's because like I know that I'm gonna watch anime with a friend later, so it's like that's a lot of sitting. That's a lot of sitting to do, you know, or that's a lot of time to be at my computer. So I try and balance it out, but oh well, I'm doing something tomorrow, so this is what we gotta do. I'm listening to the audio, or like I hear the vocals in my head, so it's weird. That's not physically coming out. Okay, here we go. It's actually going by pretty quick. I am working kind of fast. I mean, I'm not really doing anything. It's just adding line weight. So, in theory, it should be quick, but my track record isn't. I'm not the speediest artist in the world. Oof. What is this? I did not erase this. Great, more work for me. Yeah, I can't wait to add color to this. I think when we add color, like adding color to me is sort of like the official, like part of the design. So when we get into color, that's gonna be like, oh, that's what he looks like. It's gonna bring it everything together. Yeah. Anyway, what else has been going on in the world? Tonight I have to cook dinner, which is gonna be great. Actually, I don't know if I really need to. I realized that that was like the original plan. That's why we went to go grocery shopping today, but we ended up buying like so much ready-made food anyway. So it's like, do we even need to? Do I even need to cook dinner? I could just save it for another time. I'll think about it. I still have like a couple hours. I'm not even hungry. Like that's also another reason why I don't really think I should cook dinner. Cause I ate lunch at like 3 p.m. Very unusual for me. I don't do that all the time, but yeah, I'm not hungry. Let's just say that. Whoops! I keep pressing buttons. Sorry, I'm just looking if everything lines up. Everything's good. Okay. I'm also checking what needs line weight. We definitely need to do the sleeves and just work down. But it's always good to check your details from afar because that's how most people are going to see it. Like no one's gonna really zoom in this far. They might, but there's not really a reason to. So it's nice to check your details from afar. Did a little bit too much. I don't want to do it everywhere. I always have to remind myself just do it in certain areas. There we go. Ah, see, okay, now we're hearing the official song and not the instrumental. Very weird. It's going backwards. The playlist is going backwards. So starting with like the most recent and then it's moving down to like the first release. Typically I like it the other way, but oh well. Need to fix this. I don't know what happened here with the line art with the thumb, but I was not careful. There you go. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, even after this is finished, I won't or after the art is finished, the ref won't be complete because then I have to format everything. There's also little stuff that I need to draw on the side, like his patterns and stuff, or the stuff on his clothes. I have like a close up of that. I also need to draw a close up of his face because this is not a. You can't see like the full details and stuff, like his pupils or whatever. So a lot to do. References are important. You have to show a lot, so they take a long time. You gotta show everything, or not everything, but most of the stuff. Yeah, I don't like streaming on Saturdays. I don't like it. I'm like, who am I? Who is this? Streaming on a Saturday? No way. I don't know. Saturdays is like chill. Or Sundays is supposed to be even more chill, but we're kind of sort of getting back into the work week. Yeah, Saturday is my day off. So it was weird, but oh well. Oops, I am like fucking up my own line art. There's like little pixels that I want to clean up, but it's so little. Let me know what you guys are doing as we're watching stream. Because I doubt that everyone's just like fully watching. I don't even do that myself. Like, I can't watch something. The only time I can really sit and watch something if it's one, it's new, or if it's like really good. So, like a show or something. But even then, I rarely ever. I'm always multitasking at the same time. So it's like I'm on my phone, I'm drawing, or I'm playing a game or something on the side. I think Zenless, I've said this before, but Zenless is the only game where I can't have something on at the same time because that's just, there's too much for me to have to concentrate in Zenless. But Genshin is like, oh, I like need a podcast for that. So there's this new event in Genshin where I think what's her name? Yilan? Yilan has like a new outfit or something and you have to talk to her, but it forced me to unlock this new area in Leeway, which I don't think it's not. I don't know. I don't know when I'm supposed to go there, but the event is sort of forcing me to go there. Period. So I wonder if I'm spoiling myself in a way again because of an event. But I'm like having a great time. I think like that area is like the most beautiful place in fucking Teyvat. It is so beautiful. I like it more than like normal Leeway or like Leeway Harbor and that area around. Like I thought that was beautiful, and then I walked over here and I was like, "Whoa, this is amazing!" But there's so many new mechanics, and I'm just like, "What? How did I get here?" All this stuff about lanterns and like koi fish, adepti koi fish or something, where I had to move them around. I have no idea. I have no idea how I got here or how like Aether even has the ability to do these things. But well, we're here, and I have to do her quest because I want her outfit, even though I don't have the character herself. Wait, is that even possible? Wait, I just realized. Can I even get her outfit if I don't have the character? Oh, that's such a good question. Wait a fucking second. Cause if not, then I don't want to do it. Like I'm not attached to this character at all. Cause I don't have her, and she's not my vibe. Oh wait, did someone do like a save redeem earlier? I did not save. Well, I am now. I did it now. So if there was a redeem, I just did it. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer. I keep doing that. I mean, I'm probably gonna merge them all at the end anyway, but it's easier to do line weight without or doing the line weight on top of the normal layers, because then control I can control areas just by erasing them. God, Wordle has been kicking my ass lately. This is the first Wordle that I've actually completed in a long time. And you know what always gets me? It's when it's a fucking double letter. That's when I'm like fucking like shit, I am not going to win this, cuz like how would I know that? Like I would have to spend so many tries to even determine that it could be a double letter word. Awful. I hate it. I'm losing my touch. I think but then we're gonna break the streak. I was gonna say I think I had to take a break from it and then come back to it with my mind all fresh, but then I would break the streak. I can't believe we went through the whole entire playlist already. That's like their whole discography. That shows you how long they've been around producing music. Not that much, but still talented either way. Very few, it's like what, quality over quantity kind of thing, which is great. I will take every opportunity to convince you guys to listen to Plave and to stand Plave, because they deserve it. They're so talented and very cute. Very cute. Wait, did I do this side? I think I did, but I didn't do this hand. I should have had the symmetry tool on, because then I could be doing even less work. Half of the work would have been done for me, but I don't know. It's not completely symmetrical, so it's in my brain it's probably easier to do it this way, but it definitely would have saved time, but oh well, we're this far already. Something that I wanted to add, I remember now, because this side of the pants has like this sort of thing happening, but the other side does not. I just want to stay accurate to my drawings. Yeah, I mean not too close. Hold on, I can fix it. Oh, but I may ruin it. That's another thing that I don't want to do. That's something I don't want to do. Ruin this. I'm taking a nap to the last parts. Okay, take a nap. It's Saturday, bro. Go do the fuck you want. Go chill. What was I thinking? Hold up. I had so many thoughts. Yeah, I think this week or like yeah, I won't see you guys till what, Tuesday. So talking stream schedule. I think we will get back into gaming a little bit, because I think I am ready to start doing Zenless stuff again. Like at this point, I'm just sort of like grinding, and while I can like put in the time to just grind and do other materials, a great way to get materials for ranking up stuff is just doing the main quest or doing the quests or stories and stuff. So we may continue the quest, the main story, or either that or we'll do agent stories, because we did want to do Harumasa's at this point or on stream. Usually I would do agent stories like on my own, just on the side. But I think we wanna see them Harumasa, so we will do it on stream. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm like thinking way ahead, but I'm like, I want to color. I want to color. I want to add color. I want to add shading. Oh, goddamn, we have to add shading. I just remembered. Yucky, not yucky, but I don't know. I want to see him all in color. Like this is one thing, right? But I don't know. I had to remind myself that shading also gives it like an oomph. Did I add anything? I don't know. I did like the line tool on this, and I think it's 2 on the nose, or it's 2 on top of the line art. I really want to do like I kind of got back into animating recently after I got commissioned to animate something, and it reminded me of just how satisfying it is, or how fun the process can be. Like once you get it down, and I want to start animating. I want to animate like those animation memes again. Like on TikTok, those are sort of popular, and they come in and out of trends. So that's the one thing I'm worried about, because you kind of have to be on top of that. But I want to do it. I want to draw my OCs. I want to animate my OCs. Just doing funny little things. So I might start doing that too. So many things I want to do, but no time. It sucks. Hold on. Let me take a sip of water real quick. The weather's cooling down and it's getting like really windy at night, and it gets me excited. I'm like, yes, fall. No more hot weather, please. I'm ready for it. I'm so ready. I don't know if anyone would have a census in this, but I guess I'll just throw it out there. But I'm thinking, I mentioned this before, but I'm thinking of becoming certified in Japanese up to like N3, which is considered intermediate, because I want to like as like maybe like a side job I want to do translations, because I was like trying to think of something that I can do for a job that's not art related, because I love doing art and I want to do it full time, but like it's not making money and I need something on the side at least. Like I can do both at the same time, you know. But anyway, I'm thinking of either certification, which there are courses just provided on the internet or online for courses, or like getting a degree in it. I don't know. The research on it is kind of, or my research on it tells me that you can do either or. Like, one doesn't require, or yeah, I don't know. It's very like not definitive. It's like, oh no, you should get a degree. No, just get certification. It's like, which one? I would like to know, please. I don't know. Certification courses would be way cheaper, but it's like, will I be able to get a job? Question mark. If I take these courses, I would think so. But like, what if they're like, you need a degree in that language? I'm like, fuck. I would like to know that before. I don't know. My research is like, there's no one answer, which sucks. But hopefully, I don't know. I have a degree already, so hopefully it's not in, it obviously it's an animation degree, but hopefully they're like, oh, you got a degree, sure, and you have a certification, sure, we'll hire you. Hopefully. I pray. I don't know. Can you imagine? Like, so for Jin's concerts or on his tour, he he had a translator for the American tours. I don't know if he did it for like the Europe tours too. Probably. But for when he was in Anaheim, he had a translator, and I want to be that. Can you imagine? I am like BTS's translator for their next tour. I think he needed one because it's so audience interactive. So I can't say that BTS will need one, but what if like I don't know, what if I go interpret for like Plave or something if they ever come to the US and they need an interview, or I can interview them in America. I don't know, very Delulu, but it's like something adjacent to that I could do. That's like the only thing that I liked in school that wasn't like art based, so that is like my options. God, my lines are so messy. There's so many like little pixels everywhere, and sometimes they don't line up like right here. This is why we clean up. This is why we do clean up here. Whoops. I think the back view will be easy. The one thing I'm worried about is just the arms. Because drawing the arms in different positions is a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but it's work for sure. And then I just remind myself the feet too, because the feet won't be in the same place. If I struggle with feet already, like just struggling, imagine me trying to draw feet from a back view, from behind. That sucks. Okay, looking good. Yay, 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 yay. This song's so pretty. I love this song so much. I think if I had to pick a play song that I really disliked, I don't like A to T. I think A to T is really slow. Not my style. A to T was the one that played before this, and I didn't mention it. Yeah, that's like my least favorite one. I also want to draw fan art. I don't know. There's so much stuff I wanted to draw fan art for. Plave specifically, just because I want to draw them in like their new outfits and their new hairstyles. And I don't know. I forgot that that's sort of like a type of artist on the internet where all they do is just draw like fan art or like little sketch scenarios kind of their favorite characters. I was like, hey, I can do that. I can be all of it. I can draw OCs. Although that is a thing where it's like if you draw OCs, that's kind of what you're known for. But I think I can do both. I don't know. I want to believe that I can do both, but we'll see. Do I have the time? No. Do I want to? Yes. Yeah, I always forget that Twitch will, after the VOD goes up, will not hear the audio. So the most that they would get is just me humming, and you know what? That's fine. That's pretty good. Maybe they'll urge you guys to go watch it on YouTube instead, where there is no copyright issues. All the audio is there. It's just Twitch that likes to be funny about it for some reason. hold on, this has too much line weight. There we go. I was kind of in my brain. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go play Genshin tonight and Zenless. And then I was like, God damn it, I have to meet a friend to watch anime, which I shouldn't be complaining about. But I wish I could game and watch anime at the same time. But alas, cannot. I am not at that point yet where I can understand Japanese without reading the subtitles. It's been a hot minute. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I've studied it. Ooh, that's messy. What the fuck? Where is that? Ah, okay. I was like, that is not clean. That line is not smooth. Oh my god, that was not either. Okay, there we go. Such minuscule detail, but still. Ay. Okay, I think this view is done. Hell yeah, great. Yeah, I mean, I could technically put this all in an animation, but it won't fit because also we're missing the left side and then the back view of this one. Yeah, but that would have been fun, but I don't want to. That's a lot of work. Unnecessary work. Alright, yay, back view. That's great. Usually whenever I have to do the back view, I just sort of like draw on top of this. So I wonder if I want to keep... Okay, hold on. Wait, ooh. Okay, maybe I'll merge these together. They'll merge the line weight layer and the normal layer together. But look at the difference. I always like doing this. Like, seeing line weight does wonders. If there are any like little new artists out there, line weight for sure. Big tip. Pro tip. Okay, do I want to do this on a separate layer or do I kind of just want to... I feel like I just want to like fuck it and like draw on top of it, but that might mess me up a little. I feel like I will maybe need to sketch on top of this. Just because I think the biggest hurdle will be the arms. Just like how do they look on this side and whatnot. Glasses pop up here. Then, oh, also the hair too. If I think about it. Well, yeah, wait a minute. Will the glasses even come down? Maybe you'd see like the corner of it. I have no idea. A lot of this I'm winging. This is always so daunting to do because I'm erasing so much. Okay, hair comes down here, and I think it would come up this way. Okay, let's see. If I think about it, neck comes down here. It comes like this, I think. Just sort of thinking out loud. Yeah, I always like freehand stuff like this, or this part. And then his ear would come out here, I think. But that's weird, because then his ear doesn't appear on the third... Well, I can always add that. I never know when the ear shows up, because sometimes in the 3/4 view it doesn't, but sometimes it does. It depends on where your head is turned. Oh yeah, and then the back of the ear, it's like, how do you draw that? In my mind, it looks like that. I feel like I always draw the back of the ear like this. Is it accurate? Oh. Don't ask me. I will look it up, but for now I just want to get the placement of it right. There we go. Hey, see, you already got the back of the head done. Look at that. Actually, that came out. Hey, see. See, like doing the back view is not hard. If anyone's ever like nervous about it, it's not. You just copy and paste it and then edit it. Done. Look at that. Back of his head. There we go. Hey, hey, okay. God, the performance of Chroma Drift in concert was beautiful too. It's so cool. The performance starts out with like this like 8-bit car animation, and then the car comes out of the screen, and it just you see them driving as they're singing. It's really pretty. I want to be there. I'm crying. Anyway. Okay, how would this look? How the fuck would this look from the back? I think would it be like this? Yeah, the arm, that was gonna be fun. That's gonna be great, because then this arm that doesn't appear, I'll have to draw and see what that looks like, and then the hand gets turned into a different position. Yummy! Yay! Yay! Yippee! Hold up, I actually don't want to do that yet. I should really sketch out what this looks like. At least I sketch on top of this. I think this would come out here. Hey, hydrate. Yeah, we should drink water. I just have normal water today because it's leftover from last night, so I can't make a new drink. I had a protein shake the other day. I'm trying to be healthy and, not eat so much. And I made myself a protein shake very, I don't know. I felt like one of those influencers that are like, what I eat in a day. 8 a.m. Make myself a matcha latte or like a matcha smoothie. That's how I felt like, and I was like, ooh, routine. Okay, it wasn't bad. Not the tastiest thing, but it's healthy for you. Speaking of which, they make so many different protein powders now, and I low key makes me excited. There's like milk tea protein powders, matcha protein powder. I'm like, I can have matcha in my protein. That's crazy. I want. Imagine how buff I would be, or how like lean I would be if I drank like matcha protein powder all the time, or milk tea, maybe even taro. Not the biggest fan, but it might be better than some of the normal protein powders out there. Okay, if I were a hand in this position, what would I look like? Good question. Like, you have to imagine like what he's doing, right? So it's like this. Then the fingers are like tucked in. Fuck. I drove myself into a hole. I forgot I had to do this. If I knew this was gonna be a thing, then I wouldn't have made his like pinky finger and ring finger curl in. Cause drawing that from this angle is really hard. I don't like doing it. It looks funny. Also, I wonder this. No, I don't think the sleeves would curve a different direction. I think it would still be here, but also I forgot we need to draw like the cuff link or the indent of the cuff, and then I don't know if it would be on that side. The cufflinks, it doesn't matter what side they're on. Like, would it be if I drew it like this? Would it be on here or like here? I don't know if it really matters. I think in my brain, Yeah, it could be any, right? I don't know. I should draw this in red or something because I can't fucking see what's happening. Oh, yeah, we love that. Ah, my eyes. Looks like blood. Anyway. Thematic! Yay! Yeah, I can't wait to like maybe I should redraw that first drawing that I did of from Hawkeye July and redraw them with like their new designs fully flourished. What is it called? It's like prototype versus like the beta kind of thing. Is that what it's called? Okay, hold up. Hold up. This link here, and then there's another link. So this would like curve in again. I think. I don't know. I don't even know if this is accurate. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we're already too far in. I still can't see shit. If I think about it, if I do the same hand. Well, that's really hard to do. Actually, his hand doesn't make sense. Oh, I drew it kind of weird. Okay, whatever. Fine, whatever. Yeah, hold up. I drew it weird. Oh, well. This is where I discover all the hands that I drew are wrong. We're okay. Actually, I'm not doing a bad job. From what I can see, which isn't much, so that's not saying anything, but not bad. I actually drew that kind of quick. It's because I'm looking at my own hand while doing this. Do you guys do that? Whoever, like, you artists out there, you, like, literally have to look at your own hand? I wanted to buy a model of a hand, like, not too long ago, so I wouldn't have to look at my own hand like this, but... Well, I don't have. I'm broke now, so cannot buy it anymore. But who needs it? I have free resources right here on my left side, on my right side. Easy peasy. Deep down, I know in my heart that if you want a good reference, you could always take a picture of yourself. But I hate taking photos of myself and looking at myself from in photos, so I can't do that. So that's why I have like mannequins or not mannequins, but figures to help me pose. Even though I'm like a super big advocate of like having real poses or referencing real people, like if I have to make my own reference, then I'd rather just not. I'd rather just do a different pose. Period. Because I'm like, oh god, I cannot look at this picture of myself. I wouldn't rather not. Thank you very much. Also, this is wrong. Actually, would it kind of pop up there, like this part of the hand, and then this would come in, I think? A little weird, I think. It's pretty accurate, though. I think that's the closest I can get to drawing the hand in this position. Like I haven't been studying Korean like very actively in the past couple or like month or so just cuz I've been busy with other stuff. But I just hearing this one of the lyrics in the song reminded me of a word that I for some reason understand, and it's udi, and I don't know the exact translation, but I just know that if someone puts like udi something or like something, it's like something not special, I don't know. I just know that from Rotten Mango, it's a red flag. If you hear a Korean mom call her son Uri's son or the equivalent of that in Korean, then that is a red flag because that means my most special son, and that means like he's such a mama's boy. But anyway, random tangent, but that's how I know what that is. Because there's like not a case, but there's like this reality show in Korea about like divorced couples trying to get back together, and the husband or her husband was like, "You baby your son too much," and they showed evidence, and that's what she called her son. Anyway, another word that I know is fucking shibal. Anyway. That made me laugh. There's a TikTok that I saw where it's like, for some reason, when everyone says "I know Korean," the first word that they show is like curse words. Yeah, that's like the most common thing that people learn. It's just curse words. All right, this arm. Okay, great. Oh god, I have to draw this arm again. Why do you think I hid it behind his back? Because I didn't want to draw it, but now I'm forced to draw it again. I have to keep it even too. That's another big thing that I, for some reason, get wrong. I can't keep the limbs in a consistent size. Like sometimes I catch myself making one arm too big, which is weird. So I always have to actively remember and fix that. Hold on. I think his arm is like. Wait, good question. I don't know. I was gonna say, is it straight? Is his arm straight or slightly bent? Cannot tell. Anyway, I'm like great at Korean. I remember that reminds me. I had a friend in college who is Korean, and I remember talking to her, and we're talking about Korean food that we like, and I said, oh, I like ramen, buldak, and she was like, your Korean's great, and I'm like, really? I was like, oh, yeah, I know, I'm so good at Korean. But I was like, I just named foods with like a Korean accent, basically. And she was like, oh, your Korean's really good. And I was like, ah. That's like when Japanese people, you say like konnichiwa to them and they're like, oh, your Japanese is so good. Like you don't have to say much to impress them for some reason. Okay, this shouldn't be hard. Whoa, I wonder if I can copy and paste. I'm so smart. Hold on. What if I take this hand? What if I take this hand and hold on. I know I had to say, hold up. 잠깐 뒤라면 돌아가겠지. Wait, that doesn't match though. Wait a minute, what? Wait, that doesn't match. Wait, no, it would match. Hold up. Wait a minute, did I draw that hand wrong? Wait, no, wait, hold up. Wait. No, hold up, this is wrong. This should be like this. Oh, but that looks weird. Hold on a second. How did I... What even is his arm supposed to be? I just realized I don't know my own reference. Okay, anyway, save. Yeah, how did I do that? I don't know. I'm like amazed at myself. I'm like, what did I draw? I don't know what I drew. And also, I don't think that would be right. Because I think the angle is different. Yay, I get to... Yay, free drawing a hand again. Yay! I don't know if I think I've talked about this, but when I went to Japan, I actually... Oh my god, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. What the fuck? I feel I don't know. I just followed the reference, but is the reference right? Probably not. Did I do a good job? No. Yeah, the angle would be weird. Is wrong because the pinky would be the most front instead of the other way around. There, it would be like this. Which, God, I can't see anything. Anyway, when I went to Japan, I actually had one of like the Nihongo Jozu kind of conversations where it's like, oh, your Japanese is really good. But I genuinely had like a conversation with people, so it's not like I said like konnichiwa and they were like, oh, sugoi nihongo jozu. It's like, no, I actually had like a conversation with somebody or like a couple people, and they're like, oh, your Japanese is really good. And I was like, ah. Thank you. I had a conversation with the waitress at a restaurant because I ordered for. Obviously, if you're like traveling in a country and you're the only one who can speak the language, everyone forces you to be the one to order and to talk to people. So that was great. I was my mom's translator essentially. But anyway, I was ordering and she came up to us like between like eating and stuff and was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" I'm like, "Oh, America." And she was like, where did you learn Japanese? I was like, in school. And she was like, "Oh, in Japan?" I was like, no, 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 in America, which was great. She was like, "Oh, that's amazing." I was like, "Yeah, I studied for like 4 years." She was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then another in the same city, I think in the same day too. I went to this like vintage like shop, and the owner of the shop had this jewelry piece, and I had to ask for my mom. She was like, "Oh," she was looking at this pearl necklace or something, and was like, "Ask her if it's real." And I was like, obviously I was like, "Oh, this necklace real? Is this pearl real?" And she was like, we had this whole conversation too. She was like, "Oh yeah, the pearl is like it's like an ocean pearl. It's not from fresh water." And she was explaining to me the differences of that, and I learned a new Japanese word, and I was like, "Oh, so fun." Anyway, after buying the necklace, I guess I left so much of an impression on the lady that she wanted to take a picture with us, and I was like, "That's weird." But okay. Like I was like, "Oh, is it because my mom bought your necklace and you want to take a picture of her wearing it?" She was like, "No, I want all of you, and I will also want you in the photo." And I was like, "Why? Okay, I don't want to, but sure, I'll be nice." It was a cool interaction. But I think you only get that kind of conversation in like smaller towns. I don't think you would get that in Tokyo. I was in Osaka at the time, so I think I keep pressing the wrong button. Jesus Christ. There we go. This hand needs to be slightly wider because it has to match this hand. Okay. That's a good enough sketch. I think I can freehand the rest because I don't want to sketch more. It's just going to get messy. But anyway, yeah, if you ever go to Japan, I don't think you'll ever find that. Oh my god, wait a minute. I just realized. Oh, thank god. Wait, I thought I drew this on. What? Wait a minute, what? Oh, I drew this. I drew on the wrong layer. Oh no. Oh no, I'm too far deep in too. I can't. Oh, okay, good thing I'm redrawing the hand anyway. Oh god. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god, I need a minute to grieve. I can't believe I drew on the wrong layer. We gotta start. Can you imagine? I'm like, guys, we can't. We gotta start over. We gotta delete this whole thing and redo it. That's weird. Oh, was I busy like yapping? Is that what happened? Probably. I was so busy yapping I didn't realize I was on the wrong layer until now. That's great. Wow. I love that. But yeah, anyway, like I remember like my friend was like, "I didn't get any of that when I was in Japan." And I was like, "Well, you're in Tokyo, so maybe it's just like a small like a not so city town thing where they make conversation. Maybe like people in Tokyo aren't as friendly. I don't know." Or maybe they're just too used to it. They're like, "Yeah, we see you all the time." Yeah, your Japanese actually isn't that good or something. I don't know. There, that's enough sketching. I think this arm kind of fits. I think, but the forearm may be a little too. No, actually, it's right. Okay. Maybe it looks so skinny because he doesn't have a sleeve, which I think we may be able to freehand that. Because I don't know how much I want to draw of the sleeve. Yeah, other than this, like everything else is like really freehand kind of stuff. Hey, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, now but the feet. The feet. I think so. The back of the foot is always a struggle. I can't. Cause even like I could just technically do like this, where like this is the heel, right? But that's not correct. That just looks kind of funny. I don't know. This is so trippy. It's like you see the back of the head and then his body. It's like, oh, you broke your neck. Oof, your neck is broken. Say, but how do I do this in a way? I think. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, God. Okay. It might be important to get a reference, but I don't want to. It would make more sense if it was pointed like this, and then this shoe or this foot was pointed this way. At least I don't have to draw the back of the leg, but that's like the least of my worries. If anyone's ever curious, if you want to draw the back of the leg, you just add that. You just like add this part of the knee. That's it. There you go. Like I would make sure that this leg is in front, and then there you go. Done. Easy peasy. Back of the leg. Easy peasy. It's just the fucking feet. The feet is where I struggle. Okay, think. If I were... Or maybe it would be more like that. Oh, that looks weird, though. Okay, I had it right the first time. But this foot. Like these? If I look at it 3D, it kind of helps me. So if I break it down to a pyramid, that kind of helps. Not that much, though. Ooh, yeah, that looks weird. Knee pit. Exactly. Is that what it's called? Because we have armpit, right? So it's the knee pit. Nippit. Knee pit. God, what a weird part of our body. That's so weird. Knee pit. I get sometimes in the summer I get bug bites on the back of my knee, and it sucks. That's like the worst place. That knee pit and your fucking foot. Those are the worst places to get bug bites, and I have experienced it all. I hate it. Are any of you like really susceptible to mosquitoes? Cause I don't know what's wrong with me, but like every time I'm always the one getting bitten, and I hate it. Watch, hold up. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna be like, what is the back of the knee called? It's gonna say knee pit. What is the back of the knee called? It is the popliteal fossa, aka knee pit. No, I'm kidding. It's called the. Oh wait. Wikipedia calls it the knee pit. That's funny. The popliteal fossa, aka knee pit. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. See, it is the knee pit. That's so funny. I just call it the back of the knee. If I don't want to like, if I don't want to be weird, I'll say like the back of my knee. But we all know it's a knee pit. We all know. Are you guys? Yeah. So I'm always the one getting bitten by mosquitoes. I hate it. It's always me, and I don't know what's wrong. My friends will be like, I'll be the one wearing mosquito pellet, and then all of a sudden, like, it's me, the one that gets bitten. What the fuck? How do I draw this foot? Hold on a second. That looks wrong. If it were up to me, I wouldn't follow my reference at all, and I would just put like both feet there. But that's weird. Wait, is this even right? Hold on, let me think. Something in me is telling me that this foot or this leg should actually be here. Cause that's weird, yeah? That's like your back foot. But wait, wouldn't that be... No, it would be like this. I'm kind of confusing myself. Hold on a second. Wait. I've done this before. Hold on. Because I think... Because if he's this way... Oh my god. Wait, I'm confusing myself. How to draw a leg? How to draw a leg? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on a second. I think I need to look this up. Give me a hot minute to give me a second to look up the Pinterest because I'm confused. How do this? Yeah, I don't even know if the legs are correct at that point. Hold on. Okay, before I get distracted on Pinterest, because it always gives me my favorite things, just right off the bat. I love that Pinterest is sponsoring Mr. A's farm on my feed. That's great. Pinterest really knows their audience, doesn't? Pinterest really knows who's looking, huh? Okay, back a foot. Like, okay. I don't know why I'm so confused about this. Also, this is wrong. Technically, it should be like this instead. So, I also need to flip. Do you guys know what Mr. A's farm is? Because I think I've talked about it before, but you know, it's really good, guys. I mean, don't everyone was like, "Oh my god, like this is so creepy," or not creepy, but this is so freaky. How can you guys read this? Is like that's not that bad. I've seen worse. But hello, Mr. A's farm. It's on hiatus. I'm very sad. I'm so sad because it was gonna get to like you know how BL they always like break it up where it's like there's always like NSFW and then there's no NSFW for a few chapters and then there's NSFW again. So it's like we were in the part where there was no NSFW going into NSFW and then it went on hiatus. So now I can't read anymore because there's no update. Unfortunately, what are you talking about? Mr. A's farm is good. I like Mr. A's farm. There's plot. The plot is thickening. It is freaky, but you know, like I was actually genuinely surprised that there was actually good plot, and I was very interested in what was happening because I'm like, so many mysteries. Anyway, I love that Pinterest knows its audience. That's great. I'm really adding myself. I don't care. You guys know me. I don't know. I've never shied away from that. I've never shied away from that at all. You can call me like too honest or too like TMI, but I've never shied away from that. See, yeah, that's the more accurate drawing of his coat. I don't know how that happened or how this happened. Okay, okay, back to the fucking feet. I don't know how to. I can't judge. See, I know you all. I know my audience too. There's a reason why the universe has put us together. You think it's art, but it's not. You think it's because we're all artists here? No. No, it's worse. Okay, again with the feet. I don't know. I think in my brain it would be this foot would be pointed this way slightly, but I don't think I don't know. Reference tells me otherwise, but it's freaking me out. Well, okay, so the feet are sticking out in different directions, right? So technically, yes, this would be right. It's toxic yaoi. Wait, is it? Is wait. I let me reread it and I'll get back to you. I think I'm distracted by other things. I'm not gonna lie. Just saying. Okay, hold up. Wait a second. Hold up. I'm thinking about too many things. My brain has too many things. Would this be right? Because, yeah, the feet are pointing in different directions, technically. So, yes, his foot would come out a little bit. And then this foot would come out this way. But would it be flat? I don't know if it would be flat. See, that looks weird. I don't know. God, this looks like the this looks like the ramblings of a crazy person. Look at my, especially because it's in red. It's gay webtoon. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's like some really bad webtoon out there where it's just like really, it's really crazy. I was talking about like the Omega verse with my friend, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I really like the ones that where it's," because I got confused. I had to ask her. I was like, what is Omega versus like Alpha?" She was explaining it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I thought it was the other way around." She was like, "Oh no, that's only the one that I recommended you where it changes it up." And I was like, "Oh, so none of the no wonder why I like that one so much because it's like different." Or it switches it up, and I'm like, oh, okay, no wonder. So I got really confused. I was like, I thought the Omegas have like a lot of power and are like, I don't know, rich. And she was like, no, most manga they do it the other way around, where they're not very, they don't have like power in society. And I was like, oh, so it's just that one. She was like, yeah. I just got confused, but I was like, no wonder why I like that one so much. It's different. All right, anyway, back to work. No more yaoi talk. I have to work. I am getting distracted. But god damn it, I really don't know how to do this. I forgot that Lezen does like normal webcomics. I always thought that Lezen was like just for BL, especially with like recent years. But nope. They have normal stuff on there. And I was like, what? Okay, anyway, I just found this reference for the back of the ear, so let me check that real quick. I mean, I did a pretty good job freehanding that. I did a good job on that. I was thinking, I was just sort of imagining, like, if I did get to a place where I was, like, publishing or posting my webcomic somewhere, like, which site would I put it on? Would I put them on many, or would, like, one fit over the other? Like, would I do webtoon only, or would I also post on Lezen? And I was like, I think one project would be on Lezen and then the other one would be on webtoon. Can you guess which one would be on Wish? The BL with the vampire and the Grim Reaper on Lezen or webtoon? Does anyone ever post on Tapas anymore? Does Tapas even like exist still? Cause I have not. Oh god, I haven't like read any Tapas comics in a long time. Okay, the goddamn feet. How long? Oh my god, we're 2 hours in already. What's I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out these goddamn shoes. Okay, let me think. If I were standing in this position, how would my feet be from the back? Technically, he's standing straight, but it's at an angle, right? So it's like, yeah. But if I were to stand, what would that look like? I had to like go into like the recesses of my mind. I think the toe would fit out here, and it would fit out here, like that. I don't know. That looks weird. The urge I have to not do this. Oh yeah, but I still think that the leg is wrong. Hold on, because I think it would be the other way around. Because if this foot is here, wouldn't this foot be more out here? Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Because then this could be like, what, out here? I don't know if it would be straight like that. Hold up. This is the ramblings of a crazy lady. Like that, no? Wouldn't that be more accurate? Hold on a second. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. This is driving me insane. How did I do it before? I know I've run into this problem, but I can't remember how I solved this. Hold on. I have to go look at my old art. Cause I swear I've done this before, but I can't remember how I did it. No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think the legs have to be switched. Huh. Yeah, okay. Hold up. So, okay, the way I combat this, and usually I just grab this leg and then I move it over here, and then I grab this leg and I move it over here. That's how I do it. Oh, that might help. Hold up. Oh, fuck. This stupid thing. Oh, God. I can't believe it. It's just like graffiti. It feels like I have to clean up graffiti on my own art. I was like, oh, I had to draw the gun again. No, we won't even see that. Take this. Wait, Control X. I do like that there's a Control X option on Clip Studio, because I can't do that on Procreate, that's for sure. Control X, Control V. So now the legs are on different layers, thank God. Ha, no legs. Gojoed. Anyway. Whoops! I didn't mean that. I accidentally clicked something and I rotated it slightly. Wait, but would that even be right? Hold on. No, but I would change it. This is a lot of cutting and piecing together. I'm realizing this now. This would be here, I think. Wait. Good question. And then this would be over here. Well, now I'm not so sure. Now it looks crazy. Now I look insane. Yeah, wait a minute. Now I look crazy. Now I don't know. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, wait. Hold up. The back foot. I'm really confusing myself. I actually don't know how to draw this. We have to figure this out. Hold up. If I don't figure this out now, then I'm just going to be stuck here. Okay, think. If I were thinking it in a circle... Yeah, no, his feet would be switched. So yeah, this foot would be over here. I am right. I am right. I am right. I am definitively making this decision. Yes, I am right. Yeah, this foot would be here instead. So it would be like this instead. I think. The more you do it, the more you get accustomed to it. So that's why I'm doing this. And it's kind of part of my job description, or the job description that I want. So I have to do this. It's okay. I think we figured it out. Okay, let us erase this. Hold up. I want to keep that though, because that's important. I need that. This foot comes down here. But would it be straight? Or would his foot be like sort of down? No, wait. No, it would be pointed up. It would be pointed like in this direction. Because if you're turning around, your foot would be in this direction, I think. And then this comes down. This is here. Yeah, I look crazy. This looks really crazy. And then this would come out this way, I think. I don't know how far this foot can turn. Because it can't... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is also why I don't do this ever, but I have to. We have to be brave and do this because this is important. Unless I change it and they both have both feet pointed this way, because that would also... That wouldn't be correct, but it would... it would just cover my bases a little bit. You know what? I should look up the thing. I should reference the thing that inspired me to do this, and it's the Kill la Kill character sheets. That's a good reference. Yeah, I'm glad that this is available. I don't know what website this is, but it's great. It's a great resource. I think it's really like character design something something. If you literally just look up Kill la Kill character sheets, it's like one of the first websites to show it. Well, actually, okay, so technically, if I just didn't flip it, if I kept this side but turned it backwards, then I wouldn't have to figure out the different feet because that would still be the same. Actually, no, that's wrong. Scratch that. No, I would still have to change the leg positions because this leg has to always be out. But feet wise, yeah, I actually think that they can be pointed forward. Both feet can be pointed forward and it would be okay because that's what they did here. So I draw it like this. I think will be Gucci. Maybe not at that angle. Maybe we can point it up a little more. Like that. Okay, see, that doesn't look too bad. Now that I see it in practice, it doesn't look too awful. I look crazy. This looks crazy. Okay, anyway, so yeah, technically I can take this leg and put it here. But that would be kind of funny. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Good thing I don't have to draw his butt either, because that would also require me to do a bit of like sketching. Because it's covered, I don't have to, so yay! Thank God I gave him a long coat, because now I don't have to draw so much. Oh God, what do I do with this though? Let me put this down here. There we go. Oh, I had to fix what I broke. There we go. Woo! I know. What an accomplishment. Then I don't have to draw this too. Oh, I can actually erase this hand. Okay, cuffling. That's right. I had a question about that, but oh well. Like, do we put it on the left side or the right side? Oh, I'm still in red. Oh, I just hiccuped. Sorry. That was gross. I can't believe I let you guys see me hiccup. That's disgusting. That's so TMI. I can't believe that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we put it on this side or this side? Good question. I'm sad that we can't, or I couldn't put it in the front, because it's always on the side of your hand. The cuffling, I think it's always on the side of the arm, right? So I'm sad that it won't be shown in the front, but this might bring interest to the back of the design, which I'll take, sure. Yeah, that's cool. I love everything else comes easy. Like if you just see like belts, you just sort of like do it in this shape. Which that reminds me, I don't know if we need to do that for the cuffs. Because now that brings the question is like, do I do it like this? Do we connect it like this rather than having it like that? Yeah, I don't know. That's one way that you can, but I don't know if it's... No, yeah, we should. We should fix it so it's like this. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe like there are people who can go to the Plave concert twice in a row. That's probably a lot of money. One day Oh, that looks weird though. That looks like way too like high up. Okay, maybe that's not the right way to do it. Or maybe I did it too high. Instead of like maybe do like this. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was like really weird. Okay. That still goes really tall. That's weird. Yeah, because really, if you want to show from the back view, you would curve it a different way, but that looks weird. This looks weird. Never mind. I think I'll leave it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll leave it for now. Then the back comes in. We still have to... Okay, I will do that later. I forgot. We have to draw the design on his back. I love what I did with it. I love the design that I came up with, but drawing it will be another thing. We'll see how well I do that. Then this curves down to here, I think. Posture check. My back is straight. No shrimping today. Yeah, I would only be shrimping if I had a different tablet, so that's probably good. That's probably good why I don't have a graph. Oh, I do have a graphics tablet. I just don't use it for drawings like this anymore. I don't use it when streaming because whenever I look down when I stream, it looks like my eyes are closed, and I don't like that. But anyway, that's just my way of saying that my back is actually always straight. Okay, this curves down here, I think. No shrimping in this house. Exactly. I love that emote. No shrimping in this house. Not good for you. If you shrimp in this household, I will eat you because I eat shrimp. I eat shrimps for dinner. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. There's something wrong with me. I wonder what I ate. Did I have sugar? No. I'm just in a good mood today, I guess. That was weird. I don't know who just came out of me right there. I have no idea who that was. Did I tell you guys the other day my cat broke my laundry hamper? My cat likes this because I put clothes on my laundry hamper. Like they like to hang out on it because it's just a cushion. But the other day, I realized that the whole top of it had sunken in, so I couldn't open it, and I had to get a crowbar, stick it in there, and push it out, because I think my cat was just too heavy for it and it pushed it in too hard. But I can't believe my little guy who I've had since he was like a kitten is so fat now that he he broke my hamper. They grow up too fast. Kittens grow up so fast, and it makes me sad. My little baby's not a little baby anymore. I have a picture of him in his bed, and he only took up half of it. Now he takes up the whole thing, like, it's so sad to see. He's not that big. I keep saying that he's fat, but he's not that fat. Gone wide. I know. He just took like the transform tool and just went like huge. Like this is him. Like when no wait, that's a bad drawing of him. Like that was this is him when he was a baby, and now all of a sudden he's like whoa, you know. The queso effect. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so funny. Queso would not be happy with you if you heard that. One by one Lego brick. Yep, that's him. That's so funny. Okay, I don't think I need to keep anything here. Maybe except for like the point from the coat. There we go. The less space I have, the better my brain works. Oh, hold on. Okay, so remember, I have to keep the legs because I have to move those around. If you guys think I'm gonna redraw the legs from scratch, no, no, thank you, not doing that. Whoops, I didn't mean to erase that. Because the arm comes down to here, and you would sort of see it. It's like a very little detail, but it's there, so I have to honor it. That's great. It actually looks like his back. That's great. I love that so much. Okay, I have to think if the hair comes or how far it comes down. I don't think it would come down here, so I think the cheek would come out. I don't know. I'm trying not to create tangents, but also it looks kind of funny. Like I don't think it would come out like that. Yeah, I don't think hair comes out that way. For the longest time, I thought like when you draw like so if you like have hair like this, right, and it curves in, I thought from this side you would draw it like that. But no, it comes down like that. Just little things. But now it's like, how do I draw it here? I think this is fine. Yep, that's the best you're ever gonna get, I think. Or unless, would it come down more here? Because I know this sticks out. No, okay, I think we're okay. I'll just leave it. Yep. Anyway, I have bigger fish to fry. This goddamn arm. I still think I made the arm a little too skinny on this side. Where's my sketch? Grab this and widen it a little bit. Like, angle it maybe? There we go. There you go. Buff. Beef it up. Yeah, pump it up, you know? Pump up them arms. Them boys need protein. Did I ever tell you guys that one time I posted artwork of my OC, Namito? And Namito's supposed to be like a 15-year-old, well, maybe like 16, 15-year-old kind of kid, right? Kind of spunky. And someone on TikTok commented, he needs a beard. Give him a beard. And I really wanted to comment on him being like, no. Or like, he needs to look more manly or something like that. He was like, give him a beard. He needs to look more manly. And I was like, that's the point. He's like 16. I also like there's also something in me that just wanted to like reply to that comment with like a drawing of him with like no hair at all, just being like or just him being like a little baby cuz I'm like that's not cuz like don't say that about my OC, that's my OC. Bald. Yeah, I'm like no, I'm not going to give him a beard. You go grow a beard. Like, I don't know. I hate that. Anyway, talking about that made me a little angry, but that was a long time ago. Oh, I just realized my pen got smaller. I didn't even notice. There we go. Wait, actually, wait. No, was it 2? I can't remember. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you can't have a mustache as a 15-year-old, but that's... I did not want to give him a mustache. How about that? I don't think him, like, Namito as, like, a little Korean boy would have a mustache. I'm just saying. I don't want to, and I don't think he would have one. Not in his vibe, you know? Oh, I drew that weird. Hold up. This doesn't fully match. Smaller? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I really just wanted to be like, no. But every time I comment or like I want to comment something, I had to like control myself and just be like, it would be better if I just didn't say anything. But in my brain, I'm like, I really just want to just like comment and be like, no, fuck you. This is my OC. Do not comment about my own character. But I'm like, I just like take it in, breathe it in. Bonk, no, let it go. Fine, I will let it go. But it's like I don't let it bother me, but I just laugh about it now because I'm like, that's so dumb. Why would you comment that on someone's OC? Why would you do that? I don't go to your OC and be like, he needs, he needs to be twinkier. No, I don't do that. This doesn't match up because the curve of the leather straps around his shoulders is not. They're not matching.
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma? Wait, does it appear? Does what the Sigma still appear? You know, I haven't checked those in a hot minute if they still show up. Because I actually can't hear them. So whether they happen or not, I have no idea.
Where are they now?
Oh, okay, they do.
Gone.
What happened to my smile and my will to live? Gone. It does? Okay, I don't know. Sometimes, Twitch or like OBS updates and, not everything falls into place and I forget, because it just doesn't, I don't think about it all the time kind of thing. So, once in a while, like, if you guys don't see it appear, please tell me because I won't know. What the Sigma? Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that clip so much. Does anyone know the context of this? I think I've explained this before, but it's from a dub of a comic called My Brain Rot Girlfriend. And one day the girlfriend goes to the hospital for a stomach ache and she accidentally lets her brain rot show too much and the doctor's like, I know exactly how to cure her, and they put her in the straitjacket. And she goes, what the Sigma? That's where that's from, and it's really funny. Immediately when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's such a good soundbite. Okay, that matches a little more. God damn, you're so wide. Your back is so wide. I love it. I think she willingly did it. Well, okay, she doesn't. That's true. Like that. You know what? You have a point. She does willingly talk in brain rot. Yeah, did I tell you guys my newest obsession is, or one of my newer like obsessions is these 2 new characters in Panty and Stocking, with Garbelt. That's the anime that just came out. They introduced these two angel characters. Their names are Polyurethane and Polyester, and oh my god, I love their designs so much. And Penny is Stalking the anime is very famous for mixing both like normal anime with like the cartoony style. And god, I love it cuz they have like transformations. They go through like magical girl-esque, not really magical girl-esque, but transformations of sort, and I just love the animation. I really want to draw them. I just love them so much. Okay, this arm shouldn't be too bad to outline. We are freehanding it though. Yeah, still haven't watched the second season, even though I've watched the first. But I guess I'm just waiting for it to all come out for me to binge watch it. But one thing that's hindering me from watching it is they changed the English dub voice actors from the original, and the original dub is so good. That's like one of the one animes that I will fully watch only in dub because the dub is just really, really good. It's natural dialogue, funny. But yeah, they changed voice actors and it's not bad. It's not terrible, but I don't know. I really liked the old voice actors. Yeah, like it's not the same. Like the delivery is different, so I can't remember who the original actress was, but one of the voice actors that replaced Stalking's voice is Christina V, who is known for as like she's Bennett in Genshin, she's Singcho in Genshin, she's also Miyabi in Zenless, if that helps anyone. She's Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug. So she's a talented voice actor, but her delivery is different from the original, that's all. That's like my only like qualm about it. But who knows? Like maybe I'll listen to it and it'll sort of grow on me. I don't know. I haven't watched any, so cannot say, but I just know for a fact that they are different voice actors. Yeah, I don't know. Still need to watch it. I need to watch it so I can see my beautiful angel boys. My blue and pink haired angel boys. They're so pretty. And I love their transformation. You have to if it like you just I think if you look up on YouTube just like panty and stocking polyurethane polyester transformation, like I love it so much. I mean, I will warn you, like the show is like it is like rated R, so I will say that, but nothing explicit happens, but it is suggestive. Yeah, but I want to draw them so bad. They're so pretty. I don't have the time. Maybe I'll do it later. Yeah, I want to work on this off stream, but I can't sit in my desk too long. Oh, wait, hold up. We can't do this yet. I forgot. I have to switch up the legs. We have to cut up his legs and put them in different positions. That was very violent. I'm sorry. Flashback to like the person or the people who say that my art is cute, and then cut to me like cutting up my OCs. I'm like, yeah, it's cute. His legs were cut off. His eyes were cut out. His arms were cut out. Let's put this in his backstory. Cut off his legs. I mean, poor guy already goes so much, you know? He loses his best friend. He almost dies with tuberculosis. You know, he's been through a lot. Wait, what? Where are we on? Hold up. That's that, and then okay, I see. Okay. He's not alive yet. He won't feel it. True. He won't be alive until we're fully done with this. You're right. You're right. That reminds me. There was a short animation or pilot of a show about on YouTube about like art pieces or OCs coming alive or something like that. It's like basically like the Toy Story version of like your OCs instead of toys, it's your OCs coming to life when you're not around. And I need to watch it because I think it's a murder mystery, believe it or not. But this reminds me of it, or something like her drawings come alive, not necessarily her OCs, because I remember that there's like a Naruto parody character that I think the girl who owns the sketchbook drew or something like that, and that's why he's alive. I need to find that because we need to support animation like that. Okay, hold on a second. Where was this? Hold up. Hold on. Rotating's hard because I have to try and keep exactly where everything is. If I move the anchor down here, I think that would help me. There we go. Yeah, because this leg is straight, but... Ooh, I need to remember where his original legs were because that'll help me. Hold on. I know what to do. Let me just grab this. We're selected layers together. Let's go see Control V. Put it in here. Wait, is that the right layer? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, thank God. Move this over. Yeah, because I need the length of it. Oh, wait, but I need it normally instead of flipping it. There we go. Whoops. Okay. It keeps moving around. I don't like that. Okay, I just need this so that I can see where everything needs to line up. This is kind of convoluted, but you know what? If it works, it works. It's like I also need to remember where exactly his pelvis is, because that will tell me where the legs need to join. Oh yeah, like his hips. Where the fuck do his hips end and begin? God. I actually can't see anything. Hold on. I could sketch this out. Okay, if I remember correctly... Oh, I erased everything, so that's great. Okay. Hip is here. Oh, I don't mean to draw that much. Okay, we have to do this on a different layer. Okay, hip is here. It ends here, or ends here. The waist is around here, I think. Wait, no. How do I draw bodies again? I think this is there. There we go. Then we have to save. Done. And let me take a... Oh, wait. I have been drinking water. I've been drinking water this entire time, guys. I forgot about that. There we go. Now I'm drawing. Yeah, so I think that's where his hips would start. Oh, but I need a... Oh, wait. Okay. Better idea. What if I just... Literally, like, where is the clear button? There we go. What if I literally just, like... There. Take it. Yeah, I think that's where this would line up. I think. More like this, I think. As a... Yeah, that looks good. Okay. There we go. Take this. This is his hips. I took your hips. There we go. Art's weird. Art's a weird hobby. It's a weird interest. Not hobby, because I don't want this to be a hobby. Art's such a weird thing, you know? All of a sudden, I'm cutting up bodies, redrawing them, stealing hips. Okay, I'm trying to think of the angle to the leg. I wish. Wait. Oh, why didn't I do that? Damn it! I could have just flipped them. I could have just kept his normal legs and then just flipped them. That would have helped me. We're stealing a lot from this copy that we took. Take this. Take his legs. Grab this. Doesn't have to be clean. Control C, Control V. So many layers. There we go. And then what if I just like not flipped them, or I kept them? Wait, no, wait, I'm confusing myself. Well, if I wait, that's the same as what I'm doing. Wait, that's so confusing. I'm stupid. Wait, oh no, I'm just confusing myself legitimately. I'm doing this in a very convoluted way, trying to like find loopholes, but that's not how you should do this. Okay, I think we can. No, okay, I think we need his feet so that I can reference, but I cannot see anything. Okay, think. Let's think. I think I drew out how his legs should be, so that should be okay. We just sort of have to connect the dots. This is hard. Okay, it's fine. We push through. We push through. Okay, like his hip would join here, his right here. Yes. I drew the foot in a wrong place, but I can move that here in the sketch. Like if I grab this and then move this over here. There we go. And then the other leg. Nope, wrong. Stop. There we go. Grab this, and this would be here. Yeah, we're going to connect the dots back together. But okay, the foot aligns. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna get any farther on today. Well, I knew I wasn't gonna get like into coloring or shading today because we just had so much to do. Nothing like feeling like having to go back inside when you just took a shower. Oof. I hate that. This is why. Okay, are you guys like night shower people or morning shower people? I think that's sort of like a big debate, right? I used to shower at night, but nowadays I don't because I feel like I have to dry my hair, right? So sometimes late at night I can't necessarily do that, and if I don't dry my hair, then it's like really then it gets flat, there's no volume. Also, you get sick, or my Asian relatives have always told me that I would get sick if I let my hair dry or let it wet, don't dry my hair at night. So it's just sort of like a hassle. Pull it? I'm asking you right here. Just answer it. Wait, what layer was I on for that? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I think I... Wait. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, hold up. I don't want to take that off just yet. I am confusing myself. Yeah, I don't shower at night. Or I try not to. Because, again... Also, if my hair has been, if I don't dry enough and I leave it wet and I go to bed, I'll wake up with like my hair wavy because I'm laying on it and that shapes it, which is annoying too. I don't like that. Also, whenever I like don't dry my hair enough and I play games at night with my headphones on, you can see the headphone print in my in my in my hair, on the side of my hair. It's a being super messy, yeah. Yeah, I get a headphone dent, but not from the top of my head, but on the sides, which isn't good. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because eventually it just looks like my hair is like curly, but not curly, but wavy. And I don't like that either. Okay, I think we can get rid of the feet because I'm going to have to draw like a pair of new feet anyway. Where is that? Where the fuck is that main layer? I'm so confused. Oh, we were on it. Okay, we were on that layer. Delete this. Okay, we don't have to draw the legs. I'm so happy. We don't have to do that. We just have to draw this part and their legs, their ankles. All right, another sketch layer on this. Oh, I actually didn't need this then. Okay, whatever. Okay, boot or ankle come here. Heel is like this. See, once I have it all like planned out, it's easy for me because just trying to imagine it or like just trying to get it right the first time is hard. Sometimes I can't believe that some guys have like a headphone dent in their on top of their heads. Like that's crazy, especially when it's like really bad. That's kind of like not body horror because it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of scary. Just like a little bit, you know, like Tyler 1. I hope I never do that. That's why I only wear headphones during stream or like not even when I'm gaming cuz I'll use earbuds instead. Only on stream I'll use headphones because I can't it's weird hearing myself talk with earbuds. It hurts my head. Headphone dent? Have you guys ever seen headphone dents where it's like okay, let me do this on the side. You know, like it's like you have headphone, right? Like on this, like on the side, right? But then like when you take off headphone, it looks there's a dent. Legitimately, I'm not kidding. That's a whole thing. Yeah, it's really common in like I like Tyler 1, who's a league player. He is like he's famous for this. Yeah, this is what we call a headphone dent. Yeah, but that is a thing and it's really scary, but mine is like, you know, a headphone on here, right? So it's like I have my hair, right? So it looks like indents on this like on my hair. So it looks curly. It's kind of cute, but not the vibe I'm going for, you know? That's what I had to deal with. I mean, like, well, okay, that's the question, right? Why does Tyler 1 have a headphone dent? Is it because he's wearing it too tight? Or he's wearing it too long? Like, it could be both. I just Googled it. Yeah, this is kind of a common thing with, like, not gamers specifically, but that is a thing. Too long? It's too long, I see. I mean, Mans is playing League for, like, what? Hours and hours, right? So way too long. I see, I see. So there you go. Just don't wear your headphones for super long, and I don't either. I only wear it when I stream. Otherwise, I use earbuds. His foot's a little too skinny when it comes at the end. It should like come out a little more like. There we go. You learn something new every day. League is lethal. It is, honestly. That's why I don't play it. I hate League. Makes me want to off myself sometimes. That's how lethal it is. No! Speaking of League, I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to fucking play. That. Sorry, old Masaka can come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. I don't want to play League anymore. I hate. Ooh. You know what? I will play League if you buy me a Yumi skin. If you buy me a skin, I will play Yumi. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm not playing. I don't want to play League. I don't want to. You know what I could do? I could take one of the foot that I drew already, and I could distort it so I don't have to draw a new one. Shortcuts, people, shortcuts. I mean, I'm not doing a bad job. I just think that it could look better. I don't know. It looks a little disconnected. Tough bargain. Yeah, see? Walk the dog before it gets too dark. Okay, be safe. Be careful of them coyotes. Headphone dent. Yeah, you know, at least I will never, yeah, I will never have that. Now you know the dangers of wearing headphones for too long, and don't do it. That's so funny. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Now that, like, if you really look at it, it is a little gross. Shortcuts for the win. Should we? I could. I don't know how good that would look, honestly, though. What are you talking about? Coyote happen everywhere. Coyotes live in the city, in the suburbs. I've seen them. Bro, I saw one walking on the sidewalk outside my window the other day. Scary. You gotta be careful when you got dogs, bro. One of my art teachers in college, her biggest thing was that you will all adapt. You will all be okay because we all adapt. That's what animals do. We used to have a raccoon that lived on campus, and he adapted by eating the trash that students would leave in the trash cans. But yeah, animals are everywhere, bro. Wild animals are everywhere. That looks kind of funny. This is like funny. Maybe did I angle it too hard? Or what is happening here? Bro, if you have rabbits and cats, then you will find a coyote. I hate to like coyotes love to eat that. One time I walked through my local park and I found a pair of cat legs on the in the grass cuz a coyote left them. It's very sad, but it is the hard truth. It happens. They are there. But anyway, that's your lesson. Be safe. Just be wary, that's all. They eat dogs like chicken nuggets, bro. I think you're underestimating the power of coyotes. They like literally like jump over they literally like jump over like 10-foot fences. They're scary. They fucking eat. They'll do anything for food cuz animals adapt. You know, I could just copy and paste this foot. Tempted. I think this foot's coming out a little better than the one next to it, its predecessor. Okay, but the thing is, like, how much of the top of the foot will we see? Like, kind of a little bit? Like, would I see the laces come in like that? That looks right. That seems right. That feels right in my bones. Oh shit, we're at the 3 hour mark? Well, wait. Wait, but I want to keep drawing. Wait. Damn. Damn. Oh, wait. Damn, I was just getting into it. Oh, but I might have to dip, though. I can't believe it's already 6. No! Wait! Wait, I was in the zone. Yeah, this one came out way better. That tells you your second attempt is always going to be better. But don't worry about it. Don't even fucking worry about it. No, but I gotta dip. I mean, I want to keep. I can't. Technically, yes, I can't keep drawing, but I wanna. I wanna. But no, I have to. I have to dip, bro. No one's gonna watch me after 3 hours. Kidding, but you know, I have other stuff to do, and sitting here for 3 hours is like a long time. I have to like go get up or do something real quick before I can like continue. I think the heel is a little too big. Like it should be like more like here instead. Yeah, avoid the dent. Yeah, guys, I think we need to go. You're right. I was just reminded. Yes. Oh, no dent. No, thank you. Stop nightmares. Wait, is that even right? Yeah, hell yeah, that is the right. But yeah, his heel should actually be like this, so I think it wouldn't stretch that far. It looks weird because the thing of the shoe, it doesn't stretch out that far. I think, or would it? No. Wait, that's a good question. I think it's more like this. There we go. Wait, that's more correct. Thank God. Okay, hold on. At least let me finish sketching this because it's in my brain right now. There you go. I think it's. Wait, did I measure this? I wonder if it's too short because it looks a little short. I accidentally kissed my microphone. That was weird. And I was leaning in to measure. I accidentally like touched my lips on there. That was weird. No, that's right. That's right. Hey, that looks pretty sick. Hold up. I think I can delete this because I don't need this anymore. I haven't even looked at that. I mean, I gotta. Oh, I wanna. Oh no, I wanna. No, I don't know what to do. Let me finish this and then we'll head out because it has been 3 hours. One day I want to test you guys and see like if I streamed like without any announcement, would you guys come? I wonder, like, what if I was just like randomly like drawing one day? I wonder who would appear. No, wait, I was gonna flip the canvas, but I think this is the best angle that I can draw this at. I mean, we have a lot to do, so I should like actually like call it. Like, I'm not gonna finish today at all, or I might not like the whole thing, but I might finish line art at least. But, looks so good. Okay, maybe. Okay, let me finish the cloak. I'll finish the cloak and then I'll dip. So at least this will be like a viable, work in progress. At least it won't look funny when I post it somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if that really. Hold up, where is this? Oh, what a weird indent. Hold up, it would be more like this. Wait. No, that's weird. Wait, that's a weird curve, disconnect kind of thing. Oh well. I don't know. It's kind of natural. It kind of looks natural, but weird. I wonder how that happened. Hey, okay. Wait a minute. What the fuck happened? Wait. Oh. Oh, that's because I copy and paste. I was like, how are these on different layers? I remember now. I remember. Okay, I think that's good. I mean, I did what I wanted to do, and we still got a lot more to do. So, hold up, merge these. God, yeah, hold up. I just remembered that if I do show him without his jacket, then I need to show what the belt looks like from the back, because that's where most of his gear is. It's like, Well, actually, it would just be like a little notebook or something, because otherwise, he would have night vision, right? So it's not like he needs like a flashlight or anything. So that kind of works out. Okay, but anyway, guys. Okay, this is pretty good progress. Like, I think if I work off stream and finish the lineup for this, maybe we will get to coloring and shading next time. So yeah, looking good. I'm proud. Haven't done a turnaround in a while, so yay. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head out for the night. I'll see you guys Tuesday, right? Monday will be stream schedule. We'll be back to normal plus gaming too in the middle. So yeah, everyone have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, and yeah, stay healthy, stay safe, eat good, drink water, and yeah, bye everybody.